Is there anything else I can help you with, Endministrator? Because this is our way of life. On Talos 2, every habitable zone is precious. Hard-won, harder to keep. The Wuling Science Station was built on the edge of danger. But thanks to a generation's sweat and stubbornness, look at what it's become. Such is the Yanese spirit. We won't surrender our way of life. Not our food, our trade, our culture. None of it. Not even when living at the heart of the Blight Tide. Of course, Wuling City's birth carries far greater significance. But that's not a story for now. I will tell you when you've learned the city properly. Really? Could it be the canned bamboo shoots in the drawer? I remember I closed it properly. I rarely leave this room when working late, so Mifu stocks some instant food for me. But we should head over to Fengxing Avenue. That's where the real food is. Oh, absolutely. Gotcha, mugs, plushies. Which one are you interested in? Oh, there's a limited edition sticker set released this year. I managed to secure an extra set. And if you are referring to a business collaboration, Wuling can grant Endfield licensing rights to use Chubby Lung's IP. Very well. I will await your good news.
So, Tianmen's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endmen fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not.
Seal the deal? I told you, she won't bite. Close, I guess. I do look up to her though. But honestly, I've never been able to figure out what she's thinking. I guess I don't really have to. I just do what she says. Alright, gossip time's over. Don't you have things to handle? Off you go then.
That was quite the story from Tianshu Zhuang. It really puts you in a different mood. Things may look lively on the surface, but in reality...
Don't overthink it, Chen. Endfield will give Wuling its full support.
Right. And the Endmen's here with us.
Hello, everyone. I was assigned by Tianshi Zhuang to... Wait, no. I shouldn't mention Tianshi Zhuang first. I'm a Wuling Watchguard. I'm trainee Watchguard Li Feng. Maybe I should start with a proper greeting since they're VIPs. Distinguished guests from Endfield, Endministrator, Supervisor Perlica, Miss Chen Yu. Please...
Please what?
Whoa!
Greetings. Are you waiting for us?
Yes, ma'am! Greetings. I'm trainee Watchguard Zhuang Tianshi. Please, allow me to lead you to the designated spot.
Sure thing. Mr. Zhuang Tianxia.
Oh, wait, no. It's Li Feng. My name's Li Feng. Sorry, this is my first time on duty.
Hey, relax. You serve under Mifu, right? That's impressive for your age. And please, just call me Chenyu.
Oh, thank you. Your passes are all set. Please follow me. Uncle G, I'm back with...
Ah, you must be the guest from Enfield.
Tianshu Zhuang's message sure travels fast, huh?
Oh, come on. Li Feng was going on about it all afternoon yesterday.
Wow, such dedication.
I just don't want to mess things up.
Kiddo, if you're this easy to fluster, you'll never make it as a watch guard. All right. Take these passes and get going.
Yes, sir! Right this way, everyone.
Between gate duty and emergency rescues, the watch guards must be pretty swamped lately, huh?
Yeah, Uncle G was still on shift at the array yesterday. He probably hasn't seen his little girl in over a week. Oh, right. Please stick close. The Blight's very active up ahead.
There's blight inside the array too?
Yes, it does occur in areas away from the city center, but it's all under control.
So many people here. I thought this place was off limits.
They're Tianxia and farmers from the Industrial and Agricultural Production Unit. The Tianxia handle data monitoring and Shironite equipment, while the farmers keep test plots productive.
Wuling wouldn't run without them.
Exactly. We all know why Wuling City exists. Dangers our shadow, and we outpace it by never lowering our guard. Yes, it does occur in areas away from the city center, but it's all under control. Isn't that Shuang and Yan Ning?
You know them? Wanna go say hi?
It's fine. They're probably busy dealing with the Blight.
Lifa! Lifa!
Not bad at all. First official duty, and you already look the part. What's next? Tagging along with Captain Me in a blaze of glory, putting out fires all over the place?
Look, I didn't become a watchguard to show off.
All right, you two. The automated industry complex is important business. Stay focused. Endmin? Everyone's been counting the minutes and finally, here you are. Let me introduce myself. I'm Yenning, head of the Wuling Shironite Application and Tech Production Unit, and this is my student, Bai Shuang. Right now, we're handling hazard monitoring for this area, gathering intel to see if we need to roll out boots-on-the-ground measures. I heard the Endmin was here in Wuling, so I got things prepped early. Bai Shuang, turn the apparatus 3 degrees to the right.
Okay, got it.
There's something about the Angoloi and the Blight that you should know.
Contact below! Fall back now!
73 of the Blinded Zone Manual.
Understood. Put on protective gear, seek immediate shelter, and leave the rest to...
Me! All non-combatants, move behind me immediately!
Your end awaits.
How did Angeloi breach the array?
The Angeloi and Wuling come from an anchor deep within the Blight Tide. Wherever the tide flows, they follow. Yanning, you said everything was under control. How bad is it really?
I must apologize to everyone from Enfield. With Shiranite reserves running low, we prioritize the safety of the city proper by deactivating some of the Tianshu pillars here. That's why the array was compromised. We plan to reactivate them before your arrival to clear out the Blight and Angeloi. But
We're truly sorry. Every resource is stretched thin.
Don't blame yourselves. We understand what you are going through.
thank you. Bang Yu must have briefed you. While you head to the reserved site, we'll continue doing everything we can to contain the Blight disaster. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have to hurry to the next location. Li Feng, please take care of them.
Tianshi Zhuang and Wuling City are shouldering more than she has admitted.
We need to deploy the PAC as soon as possible.
Chen Tianshu Zhuang said you're going to build a factory, and it'll top every other Shiranite production facility. Is that true? Does this factory support automatic Shiranite production? So the Tianshu won't have to work day and night in the lab anymore?
Yes, that's exactly what we want to achieve with the AIC factory.
Huh. All right then. Everyone, let's pick up the pace. We've arrived.
Endman, this plot meets all deployment criteria. Level terrain, favorable weather, and optimal wind conditions. Let us begin. Conditions met. Coordinates uploaded. We are good to go, Endman. Please issue the command.
Wow. Orbital drop. Never seen it before.
Wanna wave to our operators up there? They can see us, you know?
Hey, don't treat me like a kid. I aced dynamics and intermediate physics. top of my class.
Top? But dynamics was practically written in Eldritch runes. There you go. Finally smiling. Just relax a little. Our Endman's here. Everything will work out.
Yeah, seeing the PAC myself really gives me hope. So, what's next?
Not so fast. We've got prep work first. Endman, let's review the Wuling AIC plan.
Entering core AIC area.
The Sheeranite-related AIC technologies are still in preparation. Perhaps we could first...
Chuang! What happened?
Let's go check on her.
Yeah, Ning. Shuang, are you guys okay?
Don't worry, just small scratches.
A landslide? And it took out the irrigation channels, too. This feeds the experimental fields. This is quite a headache.
Sorry, I got jump scared by a pantail beast. I thought it was an ankylos, so...
I'm not blaming you. Glad you're safe. But this water will be gone soon if we don't act fast. Let me call Uncle G. Hope we can get Tianxia engineers from the city to help us.
Don't. Everyone's busy enough as it is. Let's handle this ourselves. Baishuang, go get another Tianxia apparatus. After that stunt you just pulled, clearing this mess should be no problem.
But, won't that take a really long time?
You got a better idea? Just leave this dry canal as is? The farmers won't be happy. If we don't fix it soon, it won't just affect their water supply, but it'll also disrupt monitoring at the far end of the system.
The automation core!
That's right! We can use the AIC factory! Time to see what Tianxia Zhuang meant by creating something out of nothing.
The depth readings still haven't stabilized. We really can't afford to waste any time. Never thought we'd be the ones asking for help. Enfielders, we're counting on you.
Endman, production details for fluid pump and fluid supply unit have been attached to the Wuling AIC plan. Let us begin.
Entering core AIC area.
So... Please place a fluid pump over there, closer to the canal. Last time I was helping the farmers, the pump never worked right. Ma'am yelled at me all the time. Oh. can place a fluid supply unit right by the drain canal, close to the fluid pump. If we want to automate the Originium industry, how should we handle the power issue?
We have temporary power supply solutions, but they will take time to implement.
Now that we've seen what Endfield can do, it's time for Wuling to shine a little. Baishuang, didn't we prepare a final batch of Shiranite relays and electric pylons before? They can automatically connect to nearby Shiranite power facilities. Should be able to help.
Oh, that's right! I get it now!
With Shiranite this scarce, these are practically luxury items. Even critical operations get limited quota. But I'm sure Endfield Industries can make better use of them than I could. So please, go ahead.
It's working! Ma'am, the fluid supply unit's working!
So this is the AIC factory. Not just convenient, but its facilities show remarkable Originium compatibility.
Ma'am, next time we do field experiments, can we bring a set of this equipment with us?
We're gonna need more than one set. Huh?
What's wrong?
Depth readings are gradually increasing. We might be approaching the blighted zone.
Well then, since we're already here, we'll help all the way.
Given how Wuling's Angoloi are waterborne, we may encounter some further in.
Then I'll...
No. You stay and keep an eye on the AIC factory. What if the Angoloi show up here instead? The factory is crucial, and we just got it running. We can't afford any damage to it.
But all right, fine. I'll stay and watch over everything here.
More Angoloi. Let's clear them first, then handle the blight.
They are different from what we encountered in Valley 4. Ew, they're gross.
got the data, but
Are the results unfavorable?
the blight ahead of us is spreading.
What? But even if there's blight inside the array, shouldn't the widespread Shiranite across Wuling reduce its activity?
Yes. Normally there's no way it would spread this fast. Which means my earlier calculations were...
Everyone, the AIC factory.
3 months, right? Bang Yi, level with us. Do we even have 3 months worth of Shiranite left? You wouldn't falsify reports to your own people, would you? Bit by bit we're losing ground. Until what? You start feeding your own flesh and blood into the production of Shiranite?
I will handle everything. But I do need all of you to stay focused on your own posts.
Fine. You do your job, I'll do mine. Should have known better than to worry you'd work yourself to death. Bai Shuang, take the data and submit it to the Shiranite Central Laboratory. And do follow the standard procedure. Address it to Viceroy Shuang.
Endmin. Access permissions have been granted. Please go to the Shiranite Central Laboratory. I will see you there.
We must hurry over.
Tianshu Yanning, Tianshu Baishuang, bye-bye for now.
Ugh, that was pathetic. Enmin, you're the only ones who can help her now.
The clock's ticking. Quickest path to the labs through the housing blocks. Endmin, after things calm down in Wuling, could I please have a tour of Dijiang?
Whoa, you're not even a full-time watch guard yet, and you're already thinking about job hopping?
That's not what I meant. It's just that... I still have a lot to learn. It's a promise, then. See you around, everyone!
All right, now that things have settled down, let's go find Tianshu Zhuang and figure out our Shiranite production plan. And we can swing by Hongshan Swordmancer's later. Yeah, might as well go there and grab sharper toys. We've got plenty of fights ahead. Perlica?
Let's go.
What's on your mind, Perlica?
Just thinking about Viceroy Zhuang and her unique approach to lead. Leadership. Mifu, Yanning, and the others? It seems they'd rather be her friend than treat her as their viceroy. For Wuling, she'd give her all. None question her peerless skill. They only fear their friend might be burning herself out.
Oh, Pearly, why did you start thinking about this again? Here are my 2 cents. I think Supervisor Perlica is extremely capable as well. Of course, the same applies to our Endmin.
Entering core AIC area.
So, the Endman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. They gave rise to quite a few stories. In any case, we should expedite the restoration of our Endmen's health and memories. We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
Round and it's shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Orlean.
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
You passed the check? This thing's definitely not scanning faces. Then, if I do this...
陈千羽更新信息已录入，认证通过，通道开启。
What? No, no, no! That's not what I meant! Hey! Redo that!
认证未通过，认证未通过。
Why?
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Chen, Tianshi Zhuang is still waiting for us.
I'm doomed. Now I'll be stuck pulling this ridiculous face every single scan-in?
“体检15分钟至临界状态，1级冷却系统压力正常。”
Initiate third Shiranite energy injection. Monitoring instruments, prepare for data logging.
Readings from Channel B34 are exceeding the expected range from the pre-test simulations.
Attempt recalibration. Try to minimize the interference.
It's not working. I'm getting the same thing. None of my numbers match those from Yinglong.
Interference eliminated. Let's go for another run.
we continue. Initiate 4th Shiranite energy injection.
Chanchi's wrong. Data adjustments for this run look pretty big. We might...
Stop the run! Stop it! Changyun, how many runs have we had at this?
Stop whining. Get some water and cool off the stabilizing rod. The cooling system's down again.
Water? That's like baseline cooling efficiency. Your senior knows ice making originating Mars, right? Maybe we should get him instead.
Let me do it. But I need you to sort out the readings from the runs. Take a short break, and we'll continue after that. Endman? Okay then. Since the Endman volunteered, I'll let you handle this little task. The array stabilizing rod. Get its energy level within the range of equilibrium. That'll help control its temperature. Did you activate this drum, Endman? Its arts unit seems to be quite enhanced.
One more run. Same perimeters.
So, is it working?
Please, this has to succeed.
It's got to succeed.
We've got this?
It worked! Wait! Let me check the date!
Me too!
Endman. Yes, though it's just a first step. We're looking for a set of suitable parameters. They'll ensure the Shiranite production facilities are PAC compatible. With the success of our first step, we can start designing the blueprints of said facilities.
Impressive. And faster than expected. This could have only been achieved thanks to the Tianxia.
Indeed. We should really give them some time to rest. Me? Thank you, but I'm all right. Ge Yipu and Changyun spent months on this project without a break. Compared to them, my contributions pale.
Our research center has just received data from the Tianxia. However, it'll take a while to get the completed blueprints from them.
Supervisor Perlica, while we wait, perhaps I can take the Endmen on a tour of the central laboratory.
I can handle things on my own. Chen, why don't you join the tour as well?
Me? Qianshu Zhuang has our Endman covered. I can't add much. Maybe I should...
Since Chen just returned to Wuling, maybe there are places that she wants to visit again.
Yeah, this city's changed a lot. I really want to do some exploring.
Okay. Then, I'm leaving our Endman in your hands, Qianshu Zhuang.
Mm-hmm. The data room is upstairs from here. You should have full access to all the files. The area upstairs is the administrative office and labs for various fields of science. However, I believe you'll be more interested in the data room. Some of your old files and documents are stored there. Would you like to have a look? This way, please. All reports and data generated since the founding of the science station are stored in this place.
Zhuang, just at the right time. I was about to give you these data reports. Oh, the Endman's here too.
I'm with the Endmen. We're looking for information from the past.
Oh, you should have told me, girl. I can easily retrieve them for you.
It's all right. I know where the records are. As for these reports, please deliver them to Supervisor Perlica. Thank you.
All right, girl. I'll do as you say.
Let's go, Endman. They should be over here. Well, there are moments when memories fail. Let's look for it together.
Yi, once we completely fill up the rift, maybe they'll build a brand new city there. If that day comes, I hope there's gonna be a 24/7 dessert store. How about you? Don't tell me you're gonna ask for a brand new research building.
There are enough labs already. I think we can use a mascot. We should place it somewhere really conspicuous. That empty plot next to the training grounds looks perfect.
The people working for the Sway Regulator would never agree. In fact, they keep complaining that the Yinglong Special Task Force isn't getting the training areas it needs. Yi, why did you leave the recording device on again?
You once said that when the city was complete, you'd sprint from the east to west in one breath. But with all these stairs now, in one breath might be asking too much. We had an intense discussion to name the Shiranite Nexus. The debate actually turned physical. Thankfully, my mentor won in the end, or we'd have to call it... I still can't bring myself to say it. Your last departure was so abrupt. Not even a proper goodbye. This city might have just been a pause for you, but we're not letting go of what you started here. Don't you want to spend more time here? There are still some documents in the data room. That being said, I was busy showing you around the place. I didn't even ask you how you felt about the city. That was pretty rude of me. So, Endman, what do you think about this place? Do you think you'll like this place? Never doubted it. I brought you here because I wanted to share a few moments from the past. Supervisor Perlica might need a while to get things done. Let's just wait outside. Over here, Endman. This happens to be the students' recess. The place might get a little busy. To be honest, I wouldn't be getting this break if you never came to help us out.
Tianshu Zhuang, your new disciple?
Oh no. This is the Endministrator of Endfield Industries.
The Administrator? Seriously? Looks pretty young to me.
Please don't mind them. Most of the young Tianshu never met you before. Hearsays and written records are all that they have. In fact, they've been keen to see. The pear blossoms are blooming already. Mifu's got a point. This lab is swallowing whole seasons. There goes spring again. You like it?
This pear blossom aroma. I know it from somewhere.
Did you just remember something? You actually brought a pear blossom sapling during your last visit to the science station. You even said a day will come when you'll raise a blooming orchard in Wuling.
A blooming orchard. That must have been rather difficult in a place overrun by the Blight.
Indeed. Preserving beautiful flowers like these is never easy, especially in those difficult times. But look, I have succeeded.
Ma'am! We've got Bad news! I...
Take a breath, and then go on.
One of the sky poles we're using for the performance. We were just test flying the unit. But the signal went out above Fangxing Avenue. We lost it.
Fangxing Avenue. Come with me, Endman. Sorry for dragging you all along. I got a little carried away. Hope you don't mind. Yes, it matters a lot, actually. I don't want this to spoil the event later on. I'm glad to hear that. So, in order to live up to your expectations, we should address this issue quickly. This sky pole seems to be flying normally. Maybe there's something wrong with its sensors. Odd. Keep up with the sky pole, Endman. Don't let it escape. Wait, I think I hear a child crying. I can't just ignore this. A child lost a balloon.
My chubby love.
Xiaoxiang. It's all right. Tell me what's wrong.
It's the bad machine. A bad machine took my chubby love.
There. Now where did this machine go?
Over there. It flew over there.
Thank you for telling me that. Let's buy you another chubby lung, okay?
Really? Then I want the special TGCC crossover exclusive.
Okay. The special crossover exclusive it shall be. Endman, have you seen the balloon in Skypole?
I only see a sprinkler truck involved in an accident.
It must have been hit by the Skypole.
No worries, just let us handle this.
The truck looks alright. We'll move it out of the way. Can't afford to let it affect the performance event. Got anything else I can help you with?
We've got to stop that Skypole.
Shen, Zhang, let's surround this thing. Block that path. I'll cover here.
Thank you, everyone. Endman!
Ha! This one's slippery. I'll block that side. Oi! Quit moving! Bloody machine!
Shall we continue the chase?
You finally found the time to come jogging with us.
Wow, you actually brought a friend along, Tianjin Zhuang?
Hi there. Tianjin.
Sorry, folks. We really need... It's just up ahead.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the?
The performance is about to start. How am I supposed to serve anyone with this mess? Yeah.
My deepest apologies, Engineer Pan. I should have retrieved it sooner.
Oh, Tianshi Zhuang. Can't believe you're personal running this errand. Hey, admin. You here as well? Worry not. It's just a cheap sub base. How about rub a mill? The performance is about to start. As for this sky pole, it's frequency rating at Phobos. Oh, jeez!
My shirt!
It's all over my hair!
So cool!
Ah! Chili oil! My eye's burning!
Terribly sorry, people.
Oh, dear. I'll try. The drone caused a serious mess. Fubo needs to review this properly. Sorry for suddenly involving you in this. Really? That's good. An occasional walk does help with remembering things we barely think about when busy. I'll find a way to make it up to everyone. Fengxing Avenue often hosts events for Wuling's residents. In a city encircled by threats, these gatherings do wonders for morale. And this little thing is one of the most important performers we have for today. The world-changing missions of Endfield may call, but if you become blind to those who support you, that would be a shame. Memory might have faded for you, but never for the city that waited.
So, you did plan this from the start.
And gave yourself an excuse to leave the lab.
My original plan involved a proper tour of Wuling with a rather detailed itinerary. But when I saw that malfunctioning sky pole, darting about without a goal in mind, I suddenly wanted you to walk the streets of Wuling, not as a strategist, but as a wanderer.
Yeah, very sudden indeed.
So, for this unexpected reception, how would you rate Wuling's performance?
Qianxi Zhuang, here to watch the performance? New bamboo dew milk tea, second cup, half price. Here, just take the last two, on the house. One for solitary joy, two to unlock happiness. Whew, finally sold them all. Time to call this shift. Bye!
Endman? Tell me, what is the Wuling you see? Oh, it's almost time. Time to take your proper spot.
Expect a noble helper.
Land remains, but people fade.
But da-da-dum.
Let's head back. I'm afraid I didn't really catch it back then because of the noise. Sorry. But I already have the answer I need. The moment the Academy told me about your return, I began rehearsing a decade's worth of stories. But there's too much to be done, and the stories worth sharing are few. Anything you feel like hearing, Endman? That's something I need to think about. 20 years ago, we worked with Endfield to prepare our 4th scientific survey for expansion. Years later, I volunteered for the science expedition and left the growing cities within the Hongshan crater for the first time. My observations of the rift left me memories far clearer than the others I made at Hongshan. After a lengthy debate, my mentor finally named the science station Wuling. Wu, the pacifying force of martial might. Ling, the riparian ridge denying the blight. The Hongshan Academy of Sciences and its greatest allies committed every resource to create Shiranite. By combining our knowledge of Originium and the Farron Matsui, we forged the first milestone of Wuling Science Station. The Shiranite reversed the blight and isolated the rift. Clean water cascaded from the Shiranite Dam. We finally conquered the rift. At least, that was what I believed until the accident. Parting lasts an eternity, and Wuling is the final mark they left behind. How could I ever forget? In the blink of an eye, the science station had birthed a city. The people of Wuling found a way to thrive upon the harshest lands, to shelter the citizens, to fend off threats. A city is nothing without its people. Endman, I'm truly happy to see you back. Before I joined the Wuling Science Expedition, I had many options and problems as well. I was completely overwhelmed. Until one day, I read a question on the title page of an old book. It was a self-reflection written by a Tumu Tianshi. I asked myself the same question, and only submitted my applications after some deliberation. While the young still see the verdant hills and rivers. It's just a very simple question, but in this untamed land, that question claws at my chest, unexpectedly, unrelentingly. One day, time will write that reply for us. But at this moment, the looming threat is what matters most.
Tianshi Zhuang, Endman, the blueprints for the Shiranite production facilities are ready. We can now progress to the next phase of our collaboration.
I'm all ready.
Good. I've notified Chen to make her way to the core AIC area. Let's rendezvous there.
Thank you, but no. I've already taken my break, so it's time to get myself back to the Institute of Materials Science. Then I'll head to the main pillar and monitor the Tianshi pillar array. Nevertheless, do allow me to express my gratitude. An eternity past, yet now hope stirs again.
Forge of the Sky?
Oh, I heard about this thing before. I think it was mentioned in some ancient legend of Great Yan that goes like, "Hearken, the Forge of the Sky awaits 5 Earthborn metals." Perhaps this was the Tianshi's wish for their new machine.
I sense danger. This one won't go down easily.
Here's our chance! I choose the optimal path! Storm, awaken! Sequence! Thunder, roar!
Commence AL7. Annihilate! Don't stop!
Blades unleashed! A rain of blue, a lance of sun.
Here's our chance! Incoming! Unknown hazard!
You can't escape this! Don't stop, keep moving.
Power up.
Incoming! Unknown hazard!
Blades unleashed! Perfect.
I'm gonna make you.
A pistol awaken!
Don't stop, keep moving.
Purge!
Commence AL7. Annihilation!
Entering core AIC area.
I won't let anyone down! Rossi from the back! Emmy, what's our mission? Enman! Tianshu, Yan Ning, and Bai Shuang are here!
We meet again. I'll offer assistance in troubleshooting to ensure the success of this operation.
Hi, everyone. I think he got some new orders from Captain Me. Another blight tide has emerged.
The tides are so frequent it almost feels like a constant thing. Let's focus on constructing the Forge of the Sky first.
We must deploy the Sheernite production line ASAP to resolve the Wuling urgency.
And we shall observe a brand new method for Sheernite production. This learning opportunity doesn't come often. Pay close attention, Bai Shuang.
Yes, ma'am!
Let's begin, Endman. I hear Originium singing. Lead us in our next step forward, Endministrator.
Get ready. My blades are always ready, as they know. Over here, Endman! So, this, and follow up with this. All right, I got it.
We can now use the Forge of the Sky to produce Shiranite.
This just makes Shiranite? With the most basic raw materials? Huh. Shiranite is an Originium derivative. It's basically protocol Originium with additional properties imbued by the forge itself. This process is truly effective. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Our next step is to verify the effectiveness of the newly produced Sheeranite. Enman, remember the place where we found the Blight? If this batch of Sheeranite can reset the entire Sheeranite flow control node...
Sheeranite flow control node?
I'll explain it to you when we get there. The Sheeranite flow control node is up... ahead. Place some Sheeranite in it to use the device.
Is this it? I thought it was just decor for a scenic vantage point.
Try activating the Sheeranite flow control node. And you can use the device as long as you're within the purification radius of the Sheeranite flow control node.
Device is so effective. So, why didn't we use it before?
Well, the Endman's jet drone used to be malfunctioning as well. Our Sheeranite production was barely enough to cover the Tianxia pillar. We were forced to abandon the others. But things are different now. Injecting bits of Sheeranite into these Sheeranite facilities can bring them back up and running. It's just like a creek flowing past the fields, irrigating the fertile earth. Perhaps Endfield can truly help us to... The alarms? What is it, Fengyi?
Apologies, but we have an emergency. Has the Forge of the Sky been deployed?
It's done. We also verified the first batch of Sheeranite produced. Is there anything else we can do?
We just completely lost the data link to the monitoring center. The center constantly monitors ambient depth readings. It's our first line of Blight Tide defense. It plays a key role in monitoring Blight activity. If we lose the monitoring center, the city's early warning system will be compromised. Angaloy and other enemies can be dealt with, but a large-scale Blight event...
It'll serve as a field test for our Sheeranite.
Won't this affect our new production line?
It'll be all right.
Well, I have faith in Endfield. Mifu will be joining you. Yenning, help Endfield gather performance data of the Forge. Endman, we're counting on you to restart the monitoring center.
A Blight monitoring center suddenly gets overwhelmed by the Blight without giving off any warning. I'm not sure. They completely dropped off our radar after we entered Wuling City. However, the intensifying Blight activities must be a direct consequence of the damaged Tianxia pillar.
Enough talking already. Let's go and deal with the problem. Now!
Bai Shuang and I will take care of this place. You just head to the monitoring center.
I'm in position. Once we meet up, we will...
Let me go! Damn you, coward!
Behave!
Did I just hear Tong Tong?
Captain Me, what's happening?
This kitty punk's not bad for a combatant. So I'm considering recruiting her to fight the Angelord.
Put me down! Hey! You just gonna stand there and watch her brutalize me? You go thrash too? What? Is that why she's having work for free? At least she didn't hurt you. Nah, where there's life, there's hope. Chin up. The sooner we get this done, the better. I gotta head back to the stockade after this. So why are you headed to Wuling City on your own, Tong Tong? 'Cause I'm worried about my sworn sister. Can I do that? Why do I get the feeling that you're always getting...
Alright, we got everyone already. Let's set off.
Splatters made it all the way here! Oh, dearie me! So many splatterlings! And right outside Wuling as well!
Stop mumbling and get to work. Otherwise, I will make you wipe the watchguard dorm windows afterwards.
Never! I'm no window wiper.
Oh, but you are pretty good at losing and wiping. How many times already? 7? 8? The watchguard bird and bees know your face already.
Huh? I won more battles than I lost! Stop feeding Dark Mask with your nonsense! Hey! Why don't we have a proper duel? Dark Mask will be the judge.
Don't have time for your games. We are trying to carry out a proper mission.
Ooh, you scared? If you refuse, you concede defeat. That means you owe me a dare. And if you lose this fight, you will carry food to my stockade. 300 caddies! Nope! Make it 500! On your own!
I can even carry the marker stone to your place, if that's what you want. Anyway, you've set yourself up to fail.
didn't say nothing about my day I fell loose!
You won't be running away. I will think of something proper. Eventually.
Endfield Crisis Team, ready for action.
Your Supreme Chief is here! You, and you are all in my command! Finally heading out! I was about to go molt from boredom! Promoting me again? I knew I was your favorite! We're stronger now! Alright! Time to go justice on that mad woman! Hit left and right! Hey, just like that! Hey, these guys aren't half bad! Recruit them for me! For fight!
All variables within estimates.
Worn out the muscle. That means you're losing the bet.
In your dreams! Commence L7, annihilation! Your end awaits! Trust and take your end! Descend! Cast off as cast! One finger back! Absolute poundage! Chief's got a final left today! Hey, mad women! How many splatters did you squish today?
5.
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a tie!
Well, at least this road is safe to travel again.
Dark Mask, what is Tianshizhuang? What is the walking lightning rod asking you to do? I saw a burning comet smash into the city. You did that, right? What's that for?
Oi, little feline.
Yeah! You want to backstab me?
The opposite. We are headed to the monitoring center on official business. I can't spare anyone to keep their eyes on you. So go on, scamper back home.
You going where? The monitoring center? Thousands of Qianshi almost got themselves killed at that place! I can't win this duel if you get yourself killed, and I demand 1,000 KDs, plus rice, oil fees, and a six!
Whatever. The monitoring center incident is a real hassle. I say we keep pushing and get it fixed in one go.
This blight tide looks really bad. Look at what it's doing to the environment.
This place reminds me of the stockade.
Take care of the blight. I will check on the others.
Everyone is rested. From the severity of the blight, it's like it was meant to destroy this place. It's possible, but...
Is something trying to dismantle the monitoring center from the inside?
We call it a tidal blast. It's an annoying Angelos. That thing was the reason why the watchguards were forced to flee the monitoring center. I didn't expect it to settle down here.
Sounds like a big bad buggerloid. Maybe we should just skirt around it?
No. We can't leave it in peace if we want to restart the monitoring center. I will go and terminate it. If you are scared, you can go home.
I'm scared? Just a plus, says the splatter. Alright, it's on. We'll see who squishes this one first. That's a bit terrifying.
The Tianshi initiated their contingency plan and sealed the exit before withdrawing. The thing should be trapped for a while. I know the architecture. I will go take a look. You take the front approach. We will figure out how to get into the sealed sections.
Hey, wait! Why are we doing this on our own again? This splatter sounds really angry. Dark Mask, we best catch up to her. I just want that 1,000 caddies of food! Finley right, Chiefon high, settle score with righteous pride. Not bad, Dark Mask. A true talent like you should get a permanent seat in my stockade.
I wonder how Mifu is doing. She just ran off on her own.
She'll be alright. Let's just get rid of the splatters and chase up to her.
You look really worried, Tong Tong.
Nah, it's all about 1,000 caddies, front cuts and things. I gotta protect my investment. Oh, I gotta ask for salt as well. Once known, be dead. That should be sight.
You are fast. Seems like you can handle all the devices easily, Endmin.
Guess you think skiing hard for safety.
Can't afford to wait for the rest of you. I'm heading over.
Hey! Dark Mask, quick! We gotta help her! The gate! How do we open it?
The activation switch should be nearby. Let's search this place thoroughly.
Endman, over there! A Shirenite full control node. We can probably use it.
else attacking this time is huge! Let's go already! You wanna get flattened into paste?
It has to be the tidal blast. It must be. Finally. After all this time.
What are you trying to do?
It's been 5 years. I can finally avenge my mentor and everyone from the station.
Gosh! Just tie him to the chair and push him out!
Did you just knock him out?
Come on! What else could I do? Watch him fight the tidal blast and die? Everyone, pick up the pace! We need to evacuate! Now!
She's up ahead! And she started the fight already! This is just a game! Why is she getting herself killed?
You guys. Fine. I could use some help. Distracted. Don't let it get too close to the core facilities of the monitoring center. Time to get in a real fight.
Splatter's huge!
Thanks for swinging by. Since we squished this thing, we should be able to restore the monitoring center. Hope the instruments are undamaged.
You're injured, Mifu. Try not to move too much.
Just a flesh wound. Ain't that bad, really. It's over, Tang. We're all safe.
I wasn't being scared! You're hurt? I got some meds on me.
It would be a joke if my headstone reads, "Killed by Tang's medical malpractice."
I never did that! What? Who says are you on, Dark Mask?
I was reckless back then. That Anglos was a serious threat and wounded many of our guards. I lost my cool.
Cut your excuses, warmonger. You're just itching for a fight with a big fat splatter.
Endman, let's take a look at the core facilities. Endman, monitoring center core facilities have been damaged, but not severely.
We got lucky.
Some simple repairs and a reboot should do the trick. At least 80% of the facilities are back online. The monitoring center is now assessing and monitoring blight activities for Wuling again.
Really appreciate your help. Boss will be pleased to hear about this. Can I ask you for a favor? Don't tell her that I've been wounded in this mission. So, little kitty, why so quiet? That thing got your nerves?
I just don't feel like talking. Look at you, slugging for those Wulingers all day. Almost got yourself killed. Drones should be worrying about you more.
Unlike you, she actually has plenty of other things to worry about.
City Viceroy and a Stockade Chief aren't that different, you know?
Whatever.
Since I finished what you asked, I believe you're even.
And this is the terminal of the monitoring center. Before we head back, we should use it to test the system first.
Get ready. My blades are always ready, as they never rest.
I'll do my absolute best, and me. Even the city folks are in danger. Stockade, that's what. But seeing that mad woman getting the short end of the stick got me feeling better. The Blight Tide is worse than before. Qingbo Stockade will have to deal with it someday. Unlike the city, we got no artsy peddlers to keep out the tide. And they're not sharing their fancy tech with us. Yeah, if those blighted splatters pose a serious problem to the Wulingers, I don't think the Stockade... My brother refuses to ask Wuling for help. We gotta figure out our own solutions. This is making my head hurt. How's your head, Dark Mask? She's still keeping you captive. I gotta figure out how to free Dark Mask from her evil hands. So, I tried sneaking into the city to make sure everyone's treated properly. But I discovered something even more amazing. You got an Endfield fam, right? I thought you were pretty good, Dark Mask. But your fam is solid too. The smell of dirt, foul beast, and the enemy scent.
The monitoring center is working again. That will put her mind to ease. Thinking about my boss. Now I got a good reason to persuade her to take a break. The Shiranite production project worked out, right? And the monitoring center is taken care of too. You know the search inside the city. She won't give herself a break unless we achieve something positive. In any case, I sincerely appreciate your help back there. I wish. You sound even more desperate than I do. However, I can't help but feel something's wrong with Tang. Maybe it has to do with the stockade. Try asking what's on her mind, if you have the time. There are things I can't help her with. Dark Mask, on the other hand, might work wonders. That little feline made it sound like I lost the entire arm. There was a time when I kept ticking off the boss to battle things out. I endured far worse than this. Sparring with me was probably her only way to blow off some steam and forget everything else. Really miss those days. I wonder if I'm still able to catch her late for arts.
Total success! So, is it time to head back yet?
Yes. Mifu and Tang are waiting for us. Let's go.
Wanna head back with me and talk to the boss?
Mifu, Tung is... Dark Mask! Oi!
I gave her a chance to sleep away. Yes, she's back for more. Thanks, Dark Mask. I'll head back first. Gotta report to the boss.
Nice, Dark Mask! You ended up choosing my side! So, if something bad happens to the stockade, would your Endfield fam help us?
Something happened to Qingbo Stockade?
No! The stockade is fine! It's about a fam's future safety! If I can get some of your icy creamy factory, everything would be super fine. Blood and splatters are getting worse every day. My stockade won't hold out forever. And someone owes me 1,000 caddies of food!
Looks like you need our AIC factory solution.
Yeah, but I gotta convince everyone to stockade first. Like Broly and many in fam don't like outsiders. Then it's a deal! I'll get my fam sorted. Stay tuned!
Perlica, you were planning to help Tong all along, right?
Indeed. It's been on my mind ever since our first meeting. They found a way to survive upon these lands. Alas, the enemy has arrived. If Neferth makes her next move... Agreed. Let's head back and talk to Tianshi Zhuang.
Thank you for helping out. We can now investigate the Blight Tide anomalies and trace Nefereth's activities. Endman, what do you think their next step is? Mifu, Tung supported our last operation, didn't she?
Wow! I thought you wouldn't tell Qianshu Zhuang about that.
Why wouldn't I?
This is the time we should be rowing the same boat. 10 years later, the scars from the disaster still divide us from the stockade residents. Trust was the first casualty. However, Endfield presents us with another opportunity.
Endfield will seek balance between Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade. What we need is more allies, not adversaries.
Qianshu Zhuang. What about her? If both Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade are in trouble, then she's...
The primary objective of Yinglong's Special Task Force remains in the North Wuling Exclusion Zone. Though understaffed, they did promise to offer any help they could afford to Wuling. HAS is already doing its best to reinforce this city. However, the overall situation on Talos 2 isn't looking too good. This is starting to feel like what happened 10 years ago.
Set your worries aside. We'll get through this together.
Indeed, we shall. This is just the beginning.
Hello? Hello? Dark Mask?
Tong?
I got my big bird to agree! We've prepped a pretty plot of land at the stockade! Oh, before I forget, the team sure fixed that broken road between our stockade and Wuling City. And we're giving you a super official invite. I super dare me to say no to that.
The landslide has been cleared away.
The bridge is still out, though. Tong? Oh! I'm here to pick you up! This isn't another trick of yours, right? Of course not! Look! I'm genuinely concerned for all of you! Get this bridge fixed, then we'll head to the stockade together! Come on! Just get moving already! I don't want to be seen by those pesky watchguards! We can finally use this road. So, what was your plan for this road? This is the only path if we need to borrow more food from the city.
I fear supplies at the stockade are dwindling.
Totally. That's why I really need to get 1,000 caddies of food. Let's save this discussion for stockade. Time to formally introduce Dark Mask.
Everyone is rested.
The fact never overlooks any resources in the wild. Keep an eye on that area.
Wow, the street chief is back! And...
Ah, it's you! Chief told us how you totally embarrassed the Wulingers, and they got down on their fours to beg you for help.
Alright, fam! Settle down and listen up! I have specifically summoned Dark Mask home to help repair our stockade. Everyone knows that our Dark Mask is a true professional. Splatters? Blight? With Dark Mask around, you'll be gone in a poof!
Dark Mask? I never knew you were so popular here.
This is actually making me curious. Now I really want to hear Tong Tong stories about you. Of course. The first step is to verify the deployment site.
Come with me. I got a perfect place for you. Spacious and quiet.
How did you find this place?
So I was just napping. Oh, wait! I was doing some serious surveying of my turf. Flooded during my patrols.
The AIC factory will help you construct the facilities you need. Let's start with a farm complex.
I know we ain't as loaded as Wuling. We don't really have much to offer. But here, take these. With you and the AIC factory around, I can finally let the fam handle themselves. Just talk to Hula if you got problems. Well, some of our people have been sneaking in and out of the stockade. Something funny is going on. My burrow's always busy, so I got looking into myself.
They probably have side jobs or something. The stockade isn't doing too well, you know?
Whatever. If something's up, I'll holler at you at once. And once I get fort tidied up, I'll take you on a tour of our ancestral spring. Promise!
He accepted, but he did not agree. Now, how can we proceed without incurring too many sacrifices? Endministrator.
Originium will carve a path for us.